Last episode, we put this Jeep up against a lifted Ford F-350. Wait, if you want to know who wins that matchup, make sure you go watch the last video. Link is in the description down below. This time, it's the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon versus its nemesis, the Ford Bronco. Who will win on this episode of Build vs. Build? You can win this side panel for Farming Simulator. All you have to do is go to my YouTube channel to enter the giveaway. Now, let's go ahead and sign this thing. I don't know how this pen works, so whoever buys this, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try. Wow. First time writing with that pen, and that was awful. All right, let me fix that. Don't worry, guys. I went ahead and fixed it right over here. We're also going to go ahead and sign it right on this side as well. But yeah, if you guys want to enter in the giveaway for this, then make sure you check the information down below. So far in Build vs. Build, this Jeep is undefeated. We've put it up against two very qualified competitors, and neither of them have been able to dethrone the Jeep from the top. But today, there couldn't be a better one than the Ford Bronco. I want you guys in the comments down below to let me know which one you like better, the Ford Bronco or the Jeep Wrangler. And I'm going to wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you've maybe probably not typed your answer. I also want you guys to know that I have a Jeep Wrangler and Austin has a Ford Bronco. I don't know if you guys knew that. So yeah, it's a bit of a battle versus Pickle versus Austin going on here, but I suppose we ought to get right into the first test. And really with these, the first test should be suspension. Now, if you've ever seen any of our videos on this series, you'll know that this thing is going to just kill it on the suspension work. I mean, look at that. It just glides over stuff. And then its ability to grab on surfaces that it should just not be able to grab. Look at that. And then just floats over it. It's insane. I think it is going to be very difficult for the Bronco to beat the Jeep here. It just has such insane clearance with the lift. And it takes these rocks so ridiculously well. And you know what? Let's make things even more crazy, and let's see what happens when we start driving over here. So we have like this elevation change, kind of good to simulate rock climbing. And look, it just flies through. It doesn't mind getting a little air. I can come down around, pop the butt into the air, and still stay planted, dude. I mean, it just doesn't care. The Jeep will go anywhere you send it. Its suspension is just insane. And it comes right off that angle just perfectly through the mud. And maybe, now if I can do it at an angle, we might be able to get up this, but that's pretty steep. I mean, that's like a sheer 90, but we might be able to do it. Let me see what I can do here. Oh, okay, we can get pretty well up it, but we do bottom out on the back end there, so not gonna quite get what we were looking for. But all in all, dude, the suspension is insane on this thing, and I don't really know how the Bronco could even hold up to it, but let's find out. Ooh, the Bronco sounds good though, dude. Yeah, it does. By the way, guys, just as it is with all the Build versus Build series, if there is a link available to download this mod from its legitimate author's post, then I will provide that in the description down below. While you're down there, don't forget to check out the G Portal link as well if you want. I believe it's 10% off of your first server, so go ahead and check that out. 10% off when you order through the link in the description down below. But as you guys saw back there, it handled that one pretty well, and it's actually handling this one really well. My real fear here is that the Bronco just does not have as much of a lift, so its clearance just is not as high. But for being a stock height here, it is absolutely killing it. These big beefy tires are also, you know, helping absorb some of it as well. But you can just see the suspension just killing it, dude. One of the nice things about the way that Rubicon is designed though is the tires can just grab anything. You don't have to fear about, you know, really ripping up your front end. But as you guys can see here, not so much the story. I mean, I'm having quite a bit of difficulty just gripping that and getting up it like we were last. And then if I swing over here to this thing, I mean, I think it's going to mostly be fine, but it is way lower of a clearance. So you definitely run into some issues like right there. That definitely would have been a problem. And then as I try to turn through, it's just, I think really it's just its suspension height that's killing it here, and maybe a bit of the body design with the tires as well. But none of that is to really complain about the mod itself. I mean, this is insane. The suspension is pretty much on par with the Jeep, I would say, which I was not expecting. So we might have just found a contender here. But now let's move on to a fan favorite test, the hill climb. All right, we're lined up right at the start, ready for the hill climb, weighted down with the trailer in the back. Here we go, starting at 3, 2, 1, punch it. Now, I know what the Jeep can do, but we're gonna find out what the Bronco can do here. We're up to 50, 60, 70. I think that it's gonna die. It might not even get to 100 here. 80, 90. We're really starting to slow down. We're at 1 mile an hour. That was a transmission shift. Now it's in its low gear, just crawling, dude. That is crazy. It is literally in first gear, crawling up the side. That transmission is solid. I might actually have to say the transmission is more solid than the Jeep. It is not going to get up on past the rock. We did make it past 100 though, but I think right here is where it's going to stop climbing. That is crazy. Now I want to see, ooh, easy. I want to see what it can do without the trailer. So let's try that. All right, here we go. Without the trailer, 3, 2, 1, punch it. And we're 10, now 20, 30. We're at 25 miles an hour right now. Climbing down 70 and 80. We're still about 20 miles an hour, 90, 120 miles an hour still. Down to 15 miles an hour. Onto the rock at 5. I don't think we're going to get up this rock. That rock is too straight up, too sheer. Okay, second gear. It's going to shift down to first. We're at 0 miles an hour. It's just spinning tires right now. Struggling, dude. But it is climbing slowly. At some point here, it's got to give up and go down to first gear. And that's when it's going to really start to climb, right? Are we going to climb this thing in second the whole way? Nope. I think that might have just been it. Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, Jake, you gave it the hardest path. Yeah, I really did. So let me try and line this thing back up. I wanted to see what it could do at its absolute best. So I know it can't handle that. But let's see. What if it can handle going around the side here? Yeah, it looks like that is going to be just fine. Yep. Right up and around. So it can get up here, unloaded, and maybe even loaded, just not directly. So now that we got the Bronco up here, let's see what the Wrangler can do. All right, Jeep is lined up ready to go for the hill climb, the way down with the trailer, and we're just gonna get right into it. There's 30 miles an hour off the bat, still accelerating up to 40, now at 100% of the course, at 50 miles an hour, up the rock, down to about 10 to 15. Yeah, we got up at no problem. Okay. If it can do it loaded, I have no doubts that it can do it unloaded. But now I want to go through a Jeep and Bronco specific test here. I want to see how they handle just getting around these dangerous parts of this cliff side here. So yes, I'm going to take a more dangerous approach right here than what I really should to try and slide down the mountainside. There we go. And again, I'm going to take a more dangerous approach than I should just to push this Jeep to its limits here on the side of this mountain. Dude, do you see how steep this is getting? Ooh, we're gonna lose it. We're gonna lose it. We lost it. We lost it. We lost it. We lost it. Oh, good Lord. Well, that would not feel good. Well, now that I know that the Jeep can't handle going down the mountain like that, let's see what the Bronco can do. All right, Bronco. You're going to growl at me. I'm going to growl at you. Let's see how you get down the side of this mountain, all right? Okay, so if I remember correctly, I kind of came down right here, and then I let it kind of slide over. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ooh, maybe I'm going down a little much there, Jake. Oh, it is handling it. Just barely, though, dude. Like, I'm full in the brake and it just would not come to a stop. Don't lose it now. Let's swing over to the... Ooh, easy, Jake. Gonna swing over to the right, just like that. This is where we start to lose it. Once I get past this part right here, and our nose starts to point down more, this is where we started to lose it, right here. Okay. We still got it. We've still got it. We're still kind of got it. Okay, we lost it. We lost it. We lost it, but we're gonna hold on. No. Oh. All right, that also wasn't as very good, but I think it might have been better than the Wrangler, actually. So you know what? In terms of center of gravity, I think the Bronco might win on that one. All right, Bronco versus Jeep Wrangler. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, punch it. And oh my gosh. Okay, Wrangler, chill, bro. Chill. Chill, dude. Chill. Oh, good Lord. All right. Yep. Wrangler wins. Hands down. He has way more torque. But you know what? We can still figure out who's faster. Gilbert, start a timer. 3, 2, 1, punch it. And we're slowly off. We're off to a great start, Bronco. Good job. This is actually a really big track. And so far, I think this Bronco's definitely going to lose. The Bronco is really cool. And it is a bit more of a, how would I say, realistic mod than the Wrangler. The Wrangler has the ability to do things it shouldn't. I'm gonna say we're fine. We're good, right? All right, here we go. Crank it right. Doing the figure 8. I have no idea if this is how the track is actually run, but this is how we run it. Got a little chicane going on here. Woof, this thing gets out a little bit sometimes when you turn it, dude. All right, we're halfway through. We're just got to finish this last loop here. And once we cross those pylons that we started at, we will find our time. All right, coming into the final turn up here. All right, there's a dog on the track on the last turn. Did you guys see that? Oh, we cut that a little bit, but that's fine time. And I don't know what it was, but this is the time it took for us to do a lap. Now let's see what it was for the Wrangler. All right, y'all, in order for the Wrangler to beat the Bronco on this one, it has to beat this time right here. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, punch it. And we're off. Dude, the interior on the Wrangler is looking good too. This thing is way more get up and go though. We're already going 50 miles an hour. The thing is, I don't remember if this thing is really tippy or not. I know its suspension is soft, so it very well could be. So I gotta be careful here. Make it nice and turn. Make a nice turn, Jake. There you go. Okay, and through. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, I did tip it. I knew it was a little tippy. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Get back on the track and we'll keep going. I don't know how much time we just lost there, but we definitely probably lost time. Oh, got a little tippy on me there. We're doing fine. You know, it'd be so cool to get like a course play AI set up on the track and they just start racing with you. Like you just have them set to auto drive or whatever. It would be so good. Oh my gosh, we are flying. Coming into the final turn at like 100 and some mile an hour, dude. Jeez, that was fast. Okay. Did we beat the time? Whatever this time is versus that time, I don't know who won. This is the winner. All right, congratulations to whoever won that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know who we should pit up against whoever won this video. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.